Carnival is not just about costumes. It's not just about playing on the street. What we need to understand is that Carnival incorporates the Marche Gras on Carnival Sunday. It incorporates Panorama, the steel pan music, and then the Parade of the Bands Carnival Monday and Tuesday.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon. And we're gathered here for the game of your life. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I want to see you put your flags up in the air right now.
Trinidad and Tobago is internationally known due to its annual carnival that occurs the Monday and Tuesday prior to Ash Wednesday. Interestingly enough, not many locals understand the traditions of the event.
What is the true meaning of carnival? How did it originate?
That one I don't know.
But do you
Is that we have lost our way a little bit in terms of from where the message from long ago to now is totally different message.
Historian Dr. Tilak Singh, who lectures at the University of the West Indies, explains the origins of carnival.
This tradition began in the late 18th century by the French planters who came to Trinidad. It was known as a pre-Lenten festival, and it was usually done behind closed doors. Later on, particularly after slavery was abolished, 1838, later on in the 1860s, it became more involved amongst the freed slaves, the ex-slaves, and they decided to wear these costumes to mock and deride these French planters.
Carnival is very important to the Trinidad and Tobago economy as it attracts thousands of tourists to the island. Small business owners look forward to the event as their profits increase.
Come down for the carnival, especially locals who live away, and they come down, they take back all their local condiments and preservatives. Sales increased to 100% for me at least around that time.
With Trinidad and Tobago exporting oil and asphalt, the country does not depend on tourism like most of the Caribbean islands as its main source of revenue. Though the Republic is known for its stable economy, that is not the present case.
Because we all labor in the vineyard. We are fed up of being treated like if we are nobody. We are the workers of Trinidad and Tobago. Without us, there is nothing. There is no government. There is no food. There is nothing. The time has come where the workers of Trinidad and Tobago must be given that right. And right now it is our right to solidify, come together and say all this stupidness stops here.
According to Assistant Superintendent of Police, Peter Reyes, certain crimes are at an all-time high.
There are some crimes that are more prevalent than others. Homicide are one of the major offenses that has our attention at this point in time.
Instead, the government, the technocrats, they're trying to import everything, import the solutions, import the options, import your possibilities. They're trying to make a little metropolis downtown. Please, for what? For a little fake skyscraper is not going to say we reach, we develop. You understand?
Though the incoming funds are helpful to the country, certain social problems are recognised by the environment of Carnival.
Money that should have been spent on groceries, money that should have been spent on school books, is being misdirected into buying carnival costumes and paying for carnival fetes.
Morally, people jump and whine and curse and over-intoxicate. That is what carnival does do, so if they get rid of carnival. It's like there is one sin they wouldn't be committing and that madness wouldn't take place.
It affects the country both negatively and positively. Negatively because the young men have a certain vision of for young women growing up in a country that is plagued by this festivity once a year. It's really hard for us to really rise above the glass ceiling as young women.
Ironically enough, the race relations between the African and East Indian populations, as well as the class differentiation, is ignored during Carnival, as everyone is out to have a good time.
So that Carnival changes a lot of things. And one of the things it changes quite naturally is the fact or the myth that you need to be racist to survive.
Because Carnival only takes place once a year, it is imperative to make the event as elaborate as possible.
As a youth man growing up, and watch Bonanza, and I kind of get to like the Indians in Bonanza who fighting against the Cartwrights and them. So I always say when I get big, I'll play like an Indian, like play like something from Bonanza.
Plastic forming is the art of vacuuming plastic into shapes that are given to you by anyone willing to make an item. In Trinidad, there are very few of us around, there are very few machines around to do it, and we take the opportunity to help as much as we can in the art of Carnival.
Blue Devil is a character that comes out on Carnival Monday that is capable of taking you to hell. You have a certain dance, you have a certain rhythm, you're playing with the music. You whine, you get on, you behave bad, you do just what you're not supposed to do as a human. You must pay the devil. If you don't pay the devil, he will take you to hell.
Calypso music is defined as the power of the word and the rhythm of the word, the poetry of soca, the consciousness of calypso. It's a form that places very heavy emphasis on lyrical content as well as the rhythmic element to make you move.
Carnival has and will continue to be a phenomenon in the country. Only time will tell how the event will change, if for the better or for the worse.